Build something today with the help of the AI. The AI is a buzzword nowadays, and let's try to build something like to learn something. What can we build using the AI within no time? When I say within no time, it's really within no time. So let's go further and see what we can build today. The power of the AI, okay, the LLM. So let's go there. So, what are we going to build today? What we are going to build today is a meal plan automation app. It's a very simple app which uses the Google app or the Google Sheet, and the Google Sheet automated to push the daily schedule for the meals. Now, we are going to build this for elderly asthma patient for whom we are going to create a daily meal chart. Now, this daily meal chart will have the schedule for daily, that is morning, then afternoon, then the evening breakfast, and then the night dinner. All these things schedule we are going to build. First, we are going to create a sheet out of it, and then from the sheet we are going to push automatically the schedule for tomorrow and today. That is in the evening 6 p.m. we are going to push the schedule for tomorrow, and in the morning 7 a.m. we are going to push the meal chart for today, and that is going to be pushed to your email ID. Now this is completely automated application where you just need to do some configuration at the start, and then it will work seamlessly for you. What we are going to use is that Google Sheet, and then LLM like ChatGPT to create the application, then to create the code also, and then automate the entire thing. We are going to look into this step by step. So what are the steps? What you see over here is the requirement that we have. Create a daily meal chart for elderly asthma patient, then include pantry needs for each of the meal. You should be aware of what are the needs for creating those, or for cooking all those meal. Schedule, that is automated emails, 7 a.m. today's meal plan, 6 a.m. tomorrow's meal plan, and procurement checklist. No coding required, just copy paste the provided by Google app sheet. Seamlessly turns Google Sheet into a smart meal planner app. Now this can be used by anybody like dietitian also to push the meal plan for their patients. That's the next step, but today we are going to use going to create a simple app. Okay, let's go. Now what are the steps in building this application? Simple steps. Number one, as you can see, we need to have a proper prompt which we will give to the LLM like ChatGPT in this case, and then we are in that prompt we are going to give the meal requirement and also the requirement to generate the code and the meal plan. So this is what the second step is. Then third step, we are going to open the Google app sheet. Then we are going to import the sheet to the Google Drive, and then create a script in the Google. Now this script you don't have to worry, because the ChatGPT itself gives you the script, a completely working script that you just need to copy paste. Now as a sixth step, paste the code generated by ChatGPT and then run the test. Simple, do the test, and then create the automation trigger from the Google for the Google Sheet itself. So these are the simple steps that we have to follow. Now let's go and see what is the first step. First step is to create the proper prompt for ChatGPT. So here are the prompts. Okay, let's look into the prompt. The prompt has to be very fine-tuned. Now as you see, this is clearly saying that create a complete Google Sheet system for a 75-year-old asthma patient's meal plan. The sheet must have these kind of the tabs. Fill it with the sample data. That is, meal should create a meal should include something like ragi, nachni, jawar, banana, and all the things that you want to be part of the meal. And the times you need to specify that the time at which it has to be taken. The time slots are also well defined over here in the prompt. The meal chart should be weekly rotation from Monday to Tuesday. These are the things that we are going to create. Plan should generate a 28 date wise plan mapped to the weekly chart. Recipes in the pantry sheet has to be included. So all these things you have to go through, and then you also ask the prompt or the chat GPT to give you the scripts, that is the code. So this is what I have described, what is the code should look like, all these things. And then once it is generated the sheet, it has also given me the steps to automate those things from the Google app itself. So all these things, if you follow, then you can create the app seamlessly. So let's copy this entire prompt and go to the chat gpt. Okay, so I'm going to the chat gpt. Now here is my chat gpt, and I'm going to go to the new chat and just copy paste that prompt over here. So I've pasted the prompt over here, and let's see what it generates. So we'll have to wait for some time to see what it generates. Meanwhile, I'll just go to the Google Sheet. So I'm going to the another tab, and I'm just going to say Google Sheet. Here it is, and then I just click on the Google Sheet, the first link that is shown over. And if I'm logged in, already logged into Google, then it will take me to my account. Now it has opened a blank sheet. Now let's go back and see what ChatGPT has already generated for me. So let's see, it has generated. Awesome, built your ready to use system. You will get it a downloadable Excel sheet with 4 tabs. That's what I gave in the prompt. All the details that it has done is also given over here. Now it has given me the link to download the sheet. So I'm not going to click over here, and then it will go to take me to downloads folder. So let's see, where is that sheet? I downloaded over here, and here is the sheet. So I just copy it to one of my folder, and let's look at the sheet first. Okay, let's see whether it has really generated as per my prompt or not. So it has got 4 tabs: receipts, meal chart, plan, and pantry. So meal chart, let's see. So it has really generated as per my instructions. If you go over there, it has given me the all the plans that I needed for day to day, for daily schedule. So if you see, it has really generated as per my instructions. If you are satisfied with this, then next step, what you have to do is you have to go back again to um, the Google app sheet which I opened. Now in this new app sheet, I just go over there and then say import. Now import, and there is a upload tab over here. Go to upload, and then go to your sheet and just drag it to the this upload tab. Now it is uploading, and in a moment you will see the sheet completely imported into the Google app sheet. Let's wait for a few moments. It's still importing, and should not take much time, but let's see how much time it takes. Looks like it is taking a little longer at the moment. Okay, now let's say replace. You have to select replace spreadsheet because you have already opened one app sheet. You just need to replace. So import the data and replace the spreadsheet. Now let's see. Now it has imported all the data over here. Now this is the first step that we saw in the steps. If you go over there again, this the first step we have completed. Prompt LLM meal requirement generates the code and the meal plan. The meal plan we got in the Excel, and we have opened the Google app sheet also, and we have also imported through the Google Drive. The fourth step we have created. Now fifth step is the important step. Now we are going to create the actual app which will push the plans every day to your email. So for that to happen, if you see over here in the Google Sheet, what you need to do is you need to go to the extensions, and in that extension you need to just click on the apps scripts over here. It will open a sheet where the code, where you just need to copy paste what has been generated by LLM. So if you see, the chat GPT has generated this code. So I just copy this code entirely and then go back to this and then I just paste everything over here. Now after pasting, you have to go to the top and see that there is a email ID placeholder. So you have to just change the email ID placeholder. That is, you have to put your own email ID. I'm just putting my email ID over here, and then say Control S, which will saving the project. It has saved the project. Now if you go look into this, there would be a test method which you should try first. Okay, let's see the test method where it is in this code. Scroll over, scroll over, scroll over, scroll over. See, this is the run manual test. Okay, now what you have to do is just select this method and just say run. Okay, when you run, it will, for the first time, it will ask for permissions to send the email. So you have to review the permissions, click on review. Then from the account from which you want to send the email, I want to send it from my existing Gmail ID, that is this one, and then I select that, and then it will say Google had not verified this step, which is all right. Don't be bothered much about this. Just click on advanced, then go to untitled projects. Okay, this haven't given the name to this project, so that is why it is saying untitled. So I have to give all the permissions to send the email as me. So you have to select all and then say continue. Okay, now moment you say continue, it will start doing its job. It has started to send, execution started and execution completed. Now let me go to my email ID and see if I have received the email as such. Okay, let me see, go to my email ID and see if it has really generated. No, there is some issue right now, but let's try to see where it has gone wrong or why it has not sent the email so far. Okay, let me look into my spam also. Ideally it should not be the spam, but let's see. Okay, it has not generated, so let's go back and see what can be done about this. Okay, so let's rerun it and see if it is helping you. Okay, okay, no it has not. So let's go back to the code and see if there is something needed over here. Okay, so I had to fill this also. Or this can be left blank, but let's try to debug it. And say run. Let's go back. Okay, it has generated twice, so scripts are running. So there's a little delay in the mail which is being sent. So if you see, this has sent a mail for me, that is test preview, procurement, all these things it has sent me. So today's plan is this, and then procurement checklist for tomorrow. I'm sorry, this is tomorrow's plan, what you see over here, and this is a procurement plan. If you don't have it, finds that it is not available in the pantry sheet, that it gives you all the details about what is to be procured for tomorrow's meal. So if you see, this has generated the email. Now what we need to do is that we need to automate this. We need to create a trigger so that mails are sent at 6 p.m. in the evening and 7 a.m. in the morning, or rather 7 a.m. in the evening and 6 p.m. in the morning next day. So if you see settings over here, now just hover there and then just click on triggers. I click on the triggers, takes me there. Now I have to create the trigger. So add trigger button over here. So I have to see click on the add triggers. uh, what is the function that I have to automate. So let's say if I am sending it for tomorrow's meal with checklist, then I have to click on send tomorrow meals with checklist. These are the methods which are generated in the script. So I just select this one for tomorrow. I need to select from this, and it has to be time driven. So I just select event source, so it has to be time driven. What is the time? Now time I have to select here specific day timer. Okay, so I just select day timer, and then what is I have to select in the evening 7, right? So 7 p.m. in the evening, 7 to 8 p.m. between, I have to send this email. So just say save. That's saved. So evening email is has been, it will be saved. Now I have to select from which email ID. Then again you have to go to the advanced, and then you have to go to that project, give the permissions, all the permissions to allow. Whatever comes, just give the access, and it should be done now in that case. So it has created the trigger. If you see this one, now to create another trigger for morning, that is morning 6 am, I have to send today's meals. So this now again select the event source. So event is again the time driven. Now time driven means at what time I have to select the specific day and time. I'm sorry, I have to select the day timer. So from here I will select morning 6 to 7 a.m. and say save. So I'm done. You will get the email in the morning. So if you see this today's meal, sorry, this shows the time and the meals, the time at which you have to take and the meals that you have to take. This is something which you would get in the morning, and previous day evening also you are going to get the email as a reminder. So this is how it would look like. If you see this email, tomorrow's meals, date, and then the time is there and the meals are there. Then procurement checklist, because this is the going to be the meal for tomorrow, so you also get a procurement checklist. You still have some time to procure all those things in case those things are not in pantry. Now if you keep updating your pantry, then this entire program will also take care of checking the pantry sheet, and then it will also show up in your email that is being sent previous day to you. So this is how the entire automation will work. Hope you liked it, and next time we'll come back with another interesting video on the AI. Thank you so much. Bye.